guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the YouTube account and we are going to try to make some progression. So we've seen a ton of players just kind of flying through stages in here. Big reason is, guys, they continue after 6 days to dump levels in the campaign. That is right, guys. We're already on 514. They're on 553. We only have a 40 level deficiency, which means we're going to be able to make it through some stages. These stages, however, are pretty time consuming because you have to have 5 teams and they do take a couple retries. You can see right there, absolutely nothing. Even the damage, guys, you're talking millions. Before the nerf, we were doing billions of damage. So it was well above where we're at now. So we should have, honestly, no problem making it through a considerable amount of stages. Again, these ones are really based on some of the meta teams that we've had and also kind of based on the nerfs in the campaign. New Misty Valley rewards are coming pretty soon. So when we see the new iteration of the Misty Valley, there are going to be different rewards up there, which is the reason we want to really make the push. Now this one, guys, we did drop Baba Yaga in here. I just had picked her up. I want to see exactly what she can do, guys. Boom. Look at the AoE stun. It's kind of crazy. And the Thoran cheese is kind of just that within this campaign stage. We have Thoran versus Thoran. We'll probably lose this one, which again, I'm not a big fan whatsoever of the Thoran cheese. This stage we could actually probably do with a couple different ways. This was the one that we actually had together. We had this team comp kind of together. So I'm hoping if we can get some of the DPS down and take out some of these targets. Even there, we just had Thoran left. Pretty easy, not even a Thoran cheese by any means with the crowd control that we had for Baba Yaga. And then this one, we do have Kren. A little bit of crowd control in here. Again, we could probably switch this team up a little bit. But I think, again, with the level deficiencies, it's not even going to make that big of a difference within here. So 38-36 goes down, guys, over halfway through this stage. Now, this is a normal team comp that we've been running to get through these stages. So the big thing here, guys, is Mortis buffing up Ainz. Ainz is doing a considerable amount of damage in here, which there we finally got him to ult. But because of the Mortis buff, Ainz's damage will actually fall off if once you make a lot more progression in the campaign. Players have said, chapter 41, 42, the damage that Ainz does is not enough to take down the enemies. They'll actually heal or shield up from it, which is the reason why we bring Mortis into this comp. Really being able to give a massive buff to Ainz within this formation makes a big difference, guys. The amount of damage that he can do. And a lot of players also do drop out Merlin for the healing aspect, and they put in Leonardo da Vinci for the crowd control aspect. So we've also seen a big change with that as well, putting in a couple different heroes. Now this formation, again, we probably don't need the 5 pull in here with Lucretia. It's really overkill at the point that they have just nerfed this campaign incredibly hard. So a lot of people super happy about it, which for me, it's kind of either way. We got to a point where the progression started to get a little bit more difficult into chapter 38. And now with the nerfs, every player is coming in 36, 37, 38. And even for the lower progression levels, it is increasingly easy to get through stages. And this one, we have Nara right down there, so we don't want that. We could put the Charizard in here. Because the Thoran cheese isn't going to work at this level deficiency. We are way too close. So I'm really surprised. It's just raw levels at this point to really get that to work. I can change it up, though, and make it work. I love Prince of Persia in here, guys. Just the chain stuns that he provides is kind of crazy. You can see him just kind of going to work there. But this is kind of a difficult combination. When you have Rigby, as you can see right here with Rose, very interesting combination between the two, because Rigby is hard to kill, guys. He has a lot of energy regeneration or health regeneration. But even then, I feel like we're going through a much easier account, I guess would be the honest way to put it. Which even in here, I like the combination. Most of the team comps have kind of dropped out Arthur. And unfortunately, we've seen him kind of taking a back row to a lot of different formations, meta teams that have changed a little bit. And Arthur, I know Arthur works in the Raku comp, which can work pretty well. We can drop him in there. But some of the heroes or some of the metas I feel like are going to change, especially picking up Scarlet, picking up Baba Yaga. We're going to have to see how some of these stages are going to change as we continue our progression in here. And Thoran Cheese, again, Thoran Cheese works on the premise of the enemy being much stronger than you. So a lot of players I know over on Reddit and Discord were super upset as well, because now they cannot use the Thoran Cheese. So a lot of players that were very reliant on the Thoran Cheese effect are not able to use the Thoran Cheese because of the changes. So again, a lot of players are super upset about that because they made the Thoran Cheese almost non-existent because of the fact of the damage of the level nerfs. And this one, of course, dealing with that Zorath is probably one of the most painful heroes. If you found him within the Arcane Labyrinth, again, one of probably the most difficult and painful heroes to deal with, just because every battle you have to fight twice. I did a Dismal Lab run with him, particularly in there. I think I fought him about 7 times. So it was just crazy the amount of times that you have to repeat those battles to kill him 7 times, essentially. Which we could even do probably Speedy Lizard in here. Again, thinking with the level efficiency. I don't think we're using many, if any, of the heroes that are in the Speedy Lizard. I love the Oden comp. I still need to get some engraving on Oden. Need to get some engraving on Silas. We just need more mats, which is the reason, again, pushing this and then also having the ability for the Misty Valley to continue in here. So Speedy Lizard, we use Aziz in here. You know what? We can try keeping her in. Mishka, very strong hero, guys. A lot of players really have been using Mishka. We can use the twins in here, which is part of the Speedy Lizard. I'm hoping the crowd control aspect of Mishka will be able to keep some of these targets alive. Or it's not going to work. Because Baba Yaga, this is usually Tassie that we put in here, and then a little bit of crowd control, or with Leica. Leica's a really big proponent of this as well. We can actually put Leica back here for some solid damage. We just have to keep this team comp up for a little bit. Once the twins, there we go. So we got the Slumber and Saurus, guys. Since I have him engraved, we engraved him when it came to building out the boss killing comp. It is the reason we really engraved him, which unfortunately now with the release of Scarlet, we do not use him anywhere anymore. So I would love to see one of our swap scrolls, or given the ability, I would actually swap Saurus to possibly, you know, engraving Scarlet, engraving another hero to really change it up a little bit. And look at the heals, guys. Merlin I still love. I think Merlin still has a lot of viability, especially with that 30% damage mitigation. But then they drop in a hero like a Star when she's shaking her stick with engraving. It does a 60% damage mitigation. So it seems like a lot of the newer heroes are making it into meta formations, which again is interesting to see, because a lot of the, you know, I'd probably say the last 3 or 4 heroes have made it into quite a few formations. We have Mishka, you know, we have a Star, we have a couple of heroes that have moved right into different formations. So 38-48, guys, getting closer to that chapter 39 mark. And of course, once we get over these stages, and a lot of these stages give us 1 engraving mats, and you also get Stargazer cards. So we'll continue in here. We're still trying to build out Helios, which on the live stream on Sunday, we can push a lot more into the campaign, figuring out, you know, the 5 teams, get them geared up, get them with their artifacts, and ready to go to start pushing through chapter 39. Like I had said earlier, if you guys catch any of the live streams, we're going through and we are making progression off of the camera. And this is the time that we're making our progression. We have to, if we really want to make any progression, guys, we do have to do a lot more than just the 1 hour a week to actually catch up. And I want to get to the point where these stages are difficult again. So I know it's going to be a little bit of time just due to the nerfs, but even Raku back here, guys, just such a very, very cool hero. And for most of the time, you can just take him, slow this down, take it off auto. Raku's normal attacks are what is absolutely devastating, guys. Kren, of course, as well. Desira, boom, puts up the immunity. But Raku with the normal attacks does way more damage than what he actually does on the auto attack, guys. Look at that, 352 million. That's really the true way to play Raku. A lot of people just like to let it run and see where it goes. But that is honestly probably the best way to play him. Taking it off auto, putting it on manual, and working out the formations in there. Alna, of course, difficult to kill. We have Albedo with the immunity. We have Alna with the immunity. And then we also have Alna providing kind of like a second immunity because of her ability to the other tank. It's pretty tough. Again, buffing Ainz. He is still just an absolute monster when it comes to the damage that he puts out. And of course, we have Albedo running with the barricade to really keep Ainz safe in the back. Then he ults and boom. There we go, guys. 389 million damage. 38-52. I'm hoping that we can finish out this chapter. I would absolutely love to finish out this chapter. Man, burns them down so fast. We're not even losing heroes at this point. And watch right here with Leonardo Cannon. Boom. Stuns everyone. Similar to like a Baba Yaga. With the house, he stuns everybody from that middle position, which again is kind of crazy. Level deficiency getting a little bit more room between these, but still not anything. I mean, if you're pushing 120, 150, even a 200 level deficiency, now that's going to be crazy. Now that's going to be absolutely, I don't know what stage you'd be in. If you're pushing a 200 level deficiency, I'm probably thinking like chapter 30 or 42, 43, just because of the nerfs that we've seen in here. And look at that, guys. Speedy Lizard still getting it done. This again is kind of the questionable one. Take it off auto, which a lot of times we can get Kren to do some serious damage really fast, really lock in targets. And that's what Kren does, guys. That's why players say to build Kren. 723 million damage in short, very short burst damage that he puts out. All right, 38-53, guys. Again, we'll turn damage mitigation with the auto on. There's the buff for Ainz. Here it comes. Boom! Short of having a hero such as Kaz that was immune down there, very easy kill. Mitigation, we got the tanking ability. I still do have to level up a lot of the Elder Tree, guys. That's really part that is lacking. I did max out my Elder Tree as far as I could for mages, just because of Scarlet, Baba Yaga, and Ainz. Max out that tree, took a little bit out of the Ranger tree. So the Ranger tree is a little bit lower. Again, just because of the damage that mages are putting out and how many mages that we are carrying right now in the game. 38-56. 5 pull on this one might be pretty tough, but I'm hoping Lucretia can ult. She ults so fast. That is the reason why so many players run with her. And here comes the AoE stun. Paintbrush, boom. And the ult. I'm not sure at what point are they going to stop the level nerfs. I don't know exactly, to be honest, but it seems like it's getting pretty crazy, honestly, when it comes to how much they have nerfed. There's a player actually over on Reddit that's recording the progression and recording the nerfs. It's pretty cool to see. Again, we got the mitigation, got Saurus with the sleep, healing up a majority of the team, and here comes the twins again. Speedy Lizard still gets it done. This one again, we'll take off the auto. Just let Raku do what he does. Attacks so fast, guys. It's absolutely crazy with how fast that little raccoon can attack. 356 again. I think that's exactly what we seen last time. All right, 3857, guys. If we can push into 39, I will be super happy. Which I know the Flora stages are always kind of the hurdle when it comes to progression. Taking a little damage. There's the big buff for Ainz. Boom! That ultimate ability still every single time, guys, just absolutely kills me. Which there we got Nara, so big debuff up on Nara. And of course we fight Zolrath in this one, which means we're going to have to probably fight him twice. Oh, we got away with it. Nice. And our final stage, guys, 3860. This account has more progression, further progression than any other account that I have. So guys, we're going to be going into new territory in just a moment if we can finish out this stage. First one down pretty easy, which with Lucretia, I did not doubt it whatsoever. Here comes Leonardo with the big stun right there. Got the ult. Painted up the targets, a second ult. There we go. So pretty easy on that one as well. All Negrez, such a crazy strong combination. And again, dealing with Zolrath on this one. But Silas has got the immunity, damage mitigation, and then of course the energy disintegration with Pharrell. Pharrell is one of the first heroes in the AFK arena, guys, and still used in a ton of formations, even today. One of the most powerful heroes within AFK arena. Engraving also does very well with him. There we go. We got the twins. If we can get Tassie for the sleep. Don't even need it, guys. Saurus just runs everybody over. And our final stage here, we got Mizoth in the back. So hopefully we can get some stuns. Oh, I shouldn't have ulted Raku. I just thought about it. Get stuns from Rowan off. Friend's going to ult, and there's the immunity. Taking big meatball down in the back. All right, guys, so that is chapter 38. Very nice. So we are done with the chapter, guys. That is right. We get our reward. So next chapter, first time hitting 39. Look at 39, 40, and 41, guys. There are a lot of players into these new chapters, but very cool. The Infernal Gate, where we have never been before, guys. A lot of players already in here. And of course, 60 more stages, 5 more formations. Looking at the levels, guys, they're at 707. Wow, 707 is the end of this stage, which is almost a 200 level deficiency coming through this chapter. That is crazy. That is crazy. They are that high of a level. You can see from where we just were to where we were, or to where we're going. So we'll go ahead and we'll collect up our loot here, guys. Get some more emblems, get some more red chests out of there. Tier 3 stone, 20 Stargazer cards. That's exactly what we wanted. I'm not sure with the merchant. There we go. 9,000 more diamonds, guys. If you're looking at getting a purchase, advancement rewards are the best purchase by far. So that takes us up to 18,000 diamonds, meaning we'll be able to build out Scarlet when we do the live stream this weekend, guys. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Chapter 39 is here, guys. Super excited for it. And as always, thank you guys for watching.